Here we are.
Looking at you. Hey, we're in a hotel.
We are. Scandalous.
I mean, if someone said, that woman, you're going to be in a hotel room with her one day. I've been like, no.
Freak.
Do you ever do that in your real life? Or even when you're making a video where you'll say something and then it'll kind of sound familiar and you can't remember, did I say that in a video or did I say that in the world? And then you feel like kind of just...
Because have I already talked about this?
Right.
Maybe I need to catalog
and then
my
you just
videos.
think,
So
right,
that...
exactly. And then you think it's just like, then it just becomes like shtick.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like this person walking through your life. Ah, my video shtick.
Let me tell this story again because it was so dang funny.
Today we went to Best Tube for 10 minutes.
We did. We get there and everybody's leaving because we had some driving issues.
I picked Van up at the hotel. It was really great. I was glad, actually. No, I mean, serious, to pick you up because then it meant that could you imagine if I had gone into that park by myself?
Oh, yeah.
And had to,
I wouldn't
the
have
parking, I mean, I had no idea where I was going, and I somehow got there after driving the wrong way. And literally, you got in the car.
I did.
She was waiting for me at the side of the street. And we drove off.
In the wrong direction.
But literally, no, yeah, we had no idea. And we're like, hi, let's go. And what concerned me was our real lack of concern. Our lack of concern. It's like that painting, with the footprints and Jesus. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
It was just like that, if anyone knows. It was just like that.
It was just like that.
He was carrying us.
All over the place.
There's a lot of dead ends in San Diego.
We found them all.
And we stopped. Finally, we asked this young lady really saved our life. She was so friendly.
She was.
I can't get over how friendly she was. But thank God you were there because, I'm that person. I don't have the stereotype is that men don't like to ask directions. Right? That's what they say. And it's not necessarily that. And I didn't know if you were going to be the same way that I am because I'll ask directions and they'll tell it to me and I'll be and not really listening.
I'm the same exact way.
Like I'll be yes, and I'm so nervous and so worried, but I'm not even. It's like I don't even try to remember. It's like math.
Either.
I don't even try to do math.
It's
if
like,
someone says what's 5 times 3, I'm like I'm not even trying.
There's a breeze going through. That's all it was. It's just.
But you remembered.
I tried.
You were good.
I tried.
And then I was like,
the both of us.
Because I was driving, I had a job.
Yeah, my job was to listen to the lady, and I kind of did.
But we did not fight. That's why, I kept saying my joke all day was that, I cannot go on The Amazing Race. But I'm thinking, maybe the producers of The Amazing Race will watch this. Because I'm thinking that, because I don't think I could imagine, and granted, it wasn't a situation where we hadn't slept in 5 days and, we were lost in Tunisia in the desert or something. Mm-hmm. But I could not imagine, turning around and, freaking out on you and, yelling, why are you married? You know what I mean? I could not imagine.
Read the damn map!
Right. Do you ever watch that show, The Amazing Race?
I do sometimes.
Okay, yeah. Sometimes people are awful.
Oh, I know. They're mean. They should have an Amazing Race for the directionally challenged.
Yeah, I mean, there would have been 3 hours of us. I mean, literally, it took a long time to go. It was 3 miles. Wait, 6 miles?
6 miles. It took us an hour.
The cop. When we get to the park, you get this park is huge from Balboa Park. Meet at the fountain in Balboa Park. There's more than one fountain.
At least 3 that we came across.
And the big one. Yeah, and if you don't know what the big one looks like, any fountain looks like the big one, right?
Right. We thought we found the big one, but apparently...
No, I did. You suspected that you... I don't know what...
Well, it's not really much of a fountain. So we can pick up where we left off.
I know. I finally was letting you talk, and then...
And then my camera said, no, you're not talking.
I have a big mouth. Why do you want to talk all the time? Sometimes I feel like... No, I feel like all I've done is talk. Because I get nervous and I talk. Okay, the cop.
The cop, who was very nice, by the way, but he had some spittle right here in the corner of his mouth. And it was just big white spittle, and he just kept talking, and it just kept hanging there, and I was getting a little queasy in the car.
And he was giving us directions that we needed to hear, but it was like you were drawn into the spittle.
And I couldn't stop staring at the spittle, but at the same time, it was making me sick to my stomach. And then he started repeating himself.
Yeah, he did it like 4 times.
And then of course, you were like, yeah, we got it, thanks.
And basically, but basically what he was saying is you can't get to where you're going.
From here. You can't get there from here, is what he was saying.
Did you watch Torchwood? Mm-mm. You're not really a sci-fi nerd, are you?
No, Amy watches Battlestar Galactica.
Tell her that I like it. She'll like me.
Oh, yeah. She already likes you.
Oh, well, she thinks... she just lumps me in with...
No.
Anyway, so
he told the same way to get there, like 3 or 4 easily.
Before all that,
Michael had this idea.
We were going in the wrong direction, and then it was I think it was determined by looking at the phone, right?
Yes.
That we were going in the wrong direction.
Yes.
So we did turn around, and I almost hit a lady in a wheelchair. My hand to God.
She was in the middle of the street. I mean, not even a little bit in the street. I mean, she was taking up a lane. And she didn't even look at you.
She was in the lane, in the lane going the wrong way.
Opposite direction. And yeah, it was hilarious.
It was the last thing I expected to see. I mean, maybe if it was a bicycle or a scooter or I don't know, anything, or an aardvark would have been less surprising.
And she never looked up.
No, I almost hit her.
Going.
There's someone outside the door. Hotels are creepy.
They are.
They really are creepy.
I think I heard the people next door having sex last night.
Ah, creepy. And the sheets and the...